probably still recording my audio, but that's okay because profligates. Hello and welcome everyone to episode 70 of The Altar. We're joined today, or I am, by myself and Mr. Max and Caparato and Yimra, also known as Yimra, who needs no introduction really, but he's getting one anyway. So, boys, before we get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast, I'd like to raise a toast or a shot to Mr. Ray Liotta, R.I.P.
Oh, fuck. Look at my beer. Fuck.
Okay, yep. All right, we're going to wait a second. Sorry, I guess these boys weren't prepared to honor the late and great Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta died recently of, I believe he was battling cancer for a while, but as we all probably know also, it was the vaccine. But, you know.
No, I won't accept such a theory. No one could take such a strong man down like that.
Word. Cancer could, unfortunately, but...
Oh my god. Stop.
Max back here is like making a whole fucking like drink. He's gonna like swing that shit around his head like he's a bartender. Yimmer's gonna put his hat on backwards because he's a Fed. With his ballistic sunglasses. Alright, so...
I'm back.
Ready to go? Mr. Liotta, R.I.P. Forever a good fella. Now go get your fucking shine box.
You motherfucker.
Alright, so...
I'll be discussing no politics except for Grimace and Ray Liotta.
We will get to Grimace and Ray Liotta later. First, we have to talk about everybody's favorite American subject, school shootings. So as some of you might know, something happened in Texas recently that was not cool. Basically... Long and short of it, a bunch of cops stood outside of a high school in full fucking tactical gear and let
It's an elementary school.
Elementary school, excuse me, yes. Stood outside of a fucking elementary school and let some fucking crazy fucking troon shoot fucking 18 kids and a teacher. So, obviously what this means is that only cops should have guns.
So, here's something I've been thinking about since earlier this morning as more and more of this information has been coming in. And this is one of those things that I need to qualify as something that only happens in Minecraft. Which is, if you had a kid and you sent them to the government-funded school that you pay taxes for, and you had them in class, and then somebody who came out of this school fresh out of that school decided to come in and start killing kids, and you heard somehow which one of the things that messes me up about the timeline here is that like the parents are there responding to the school shooting along with the cops.
Yeah, that's a little interesting.
Probably faster than the cops.
Right. And so...
Social media is faster than a phone call to the police department.
Okay,
right,
so
yeah. Maybe
this
you're
is
all
something...
on the Facebook page.
I want to interject real quick. Sorry, Max, but I was reading Zero Hedge a little while ago. The latest report, this motherfucker apparently was in a gunfight with cops for 12 minutes outside of the school before actually going into the school. So these incompetent pig motherfuckers had 12 minutes to drop this guy with all of their fucking post 9/11 fucking police militarization bullshit and fucking couldn't because cops can't do fucking shit. And then he went in the fucking school. Or, as we're gonna find out later, all the fucking, like half the fucking kids died from the fucking crossfire from the cops. That is of course conjecture. I don't fucking know. I hope not, but...
How would we know? Because it'd all be 5.56, right?
Exactly.
Unless they could retrieve the bullets out of that. Nobody's gonna follow this.
This is the thing.
Nobody's gonna follow this long. But like, I bet if you
remember what happened in upstate New York, I sure do.
I
or
will
Manhattan.
believe that they will just put this. I think the most likely situation is that the police were just sitting back.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as they got any return fire, they're just like, Yeah, let's sit this out.
I just gotta wait for backup. I gotta collect my pension in 15 years. I don't want to get dead. Those kids died. That sucks. I'll be sure to donate some of my pension to their eventual scholarship fund. Fucking useless.
I want you to imagine in Minecraft, of course.
Of course.
That you're that dad that got pinned down and pepper sprayed while trying to enter the school to get your kid out.
Did they actually pepper spray somebody?
Multiple people.
Oh boy. Of course in Minecraft I would collect all the ingredients I would need for pipe bombs. Every single one of those cops would be dead in Minecraft from the other week.
This is a town of 16,000 people.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's very small.
It's small. The cops, their SWAT team 16 people, right? Their whole police department's probably less than 40 people. Stuff like that. Here's my advice to everyone. If you are a cop in Uvalde, Texas, you need to move.
Yeah, now.
You need to change your name legally. Okay?
Yeah.
Because if my kid got killed while you pepper sprayed me outside the school, I don't need to say the rest.
You know it's not a real Texas town because half the parents would have went in are anyways.
Seriously, what the fuck? Like,
this is my assumption. I know.
I also want to clarify real quick. The parents who did not go into the school, it's not their fucking fault. They're unarmed. They're in fucking shorts and a t-shirt. They have no guns. Like,
right. What are you supposed to do? But the guy in a fucking plate carrier with a full auto M4
and his fucking and his Kevlar helmet just fucking standing outside, just, no, we're gonna secure the perimeter, we gotta wait for backup. Fuck you, you are the backup. Go in, die, earn your fucking tax dollars. Fuck off.
And here's the thing. I shouldn't say this. In Minecraft, you need to be riding dirty.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
If you are somewhere that you are not legally permitted to carry a firearm,
do it anyway.
If there's no cop there that would stop, or somebody armed there that would stop this from happening, you need to be that person that stops this from happening.
In Minecraft, do it anyway. Because
this is not legal advice.
This is not legal advice at all, correct. But
it's not legalized.
It's legalized, yeah, but
like, I don't worry about this on a day-to-day basis, and I deal with kids this age on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Just saying. Because I know what's going to happen. And I've been through the process. I'm set up for this. I think
too.
About it all the time.
I am not a teacher, obviously. I work in a diamond mine. But if any of my miners were threatened by anybody who happened to come into my mine with a gun, in Minecraft, I am well prepared for this situation, as is my manager, as is one of my other co-workers. Officially, though, we do not carry firearms on the premises. So,
Well, here's the thing. At my last job, which is ironic because Colorado, where I came from, is now a less permissive state than the current place I live. But in Colorado, college campuses are concealed carry is permitted.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of 16 or maybe 18. Yeah, Utah as well. So certain states that I might reside in don't have campus carry. Except maybe kind of. They have campus carry, but nobody talks about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, here's the thing. Like, I am the leading person that deals with K-12 students on the place that I'm at, and I'm wondering, like, how can I get my employees concealed carry permits and stuff like that? Because the cops are just going to sit outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're going to do.
That's
Honestly, at this point, you have to wonder: are schools just a place for the government to collect your children so that they can get killed at some point, so that they can push their political agenda?
It seems to be. Like, if you consider schools basically just as factory farms for tax cattle, that's a crop you can do with whatever you want. If you want to stage a school shooting, there you go. Now you can push more gun control. If you want to get them molested, sure. Then all of a sudden you're pushing whatever fucking program you have for that. If you want to get them to have a walkout to have some fucking political protest for some fucking mainstream NPC bullshit, you can do that and then give them extra credit, and then they think they've actually fucking done something when in reality they've just been fucking stooges. But they get to skip school for a day, so they don't really give a fuck anyway.
So I want to look a conservative in the face. And if you're a conservative, if you're right-wing watching this podcast, maybe we already lost you on this stuff, but we should have opened up and said, your kids are getting chemically or actually physically, surgically castrated in these schools, or due to indoctrination in these schools. They're getting turned into leftists or progressives that hate you in these schools. And they're being herded into defenseless zones where they can be slaughtered in these schools. Why are you sending your children to the government socialist schools?
Them to a Catholic private school. Oh no, not Catholic. I don't know.
Honestly, the Catholic private schools are going to be way better.
Yeah.
Than these.
Yeah.
Than this situation.
Hey, maybe I don't know. I don't fucking do shit.
Not everybody that comes out of
episodes where I have
not everybody that comes out of a
Catholic
opinion. Elementary school is, some Bible beater like.
To be fair, you are doubling the odds of molestation. You go to a Catholic middle school. I mean, you got teachers and priests.
Okay, because they're teachers, though. Yes. Sorry, Max, but like statistically, you are far more to be sexually molested. That's redundant. By a teacher.
The odds are not in your favor. I mean,
no. Like, honestly, for all the shit the Catholic Church gets for fucking molesting kids, and they should get shit for that.
Look up the Department of Education statistics.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying.
200 times as likely to get molested by a public school teacher than a Catholic school priest or teacher.
But now, you're doubling them up. You're doubling it up, though.
Yeah, okay, Catholic teachers, yeah.
So it's 210 or 202%.
Catholic teachers, and they have feet. Holy shit! Like, what the fuck? Oh my god!
You pray with those hands?
You pray with those hands? I got something you can pray with. I got your tablet right here.
I think we're all going straight to hell, anyways.
Oh, you guys maybe are. I don't have a hell. I don't know what happens, but we don't have a hell.
What's that VeggieTales thing where it's like, aren't they supposed to be the chosen people and only make the right choices? Yeah, and the fucking other vegetables like, you would think that.
Based.
I can't. There's no way to like pull any video up and don't even say the fucking quote. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Here, while you're doing that, we've got a couple comments in here.
Oh, we got comments.
Grimace, so I refuse to answer.
No one in MSN brings up the trans details. I don't really know a lot of details.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. I don't know how accurate that is because I saw the pictures online. I also saw, I want to say it was screen cap from Reddit of some dude from North Dakota who was like, hey, that's me in the pictures, but that's not me shooting the school. I'm in North Dakota. I don't know. I really don't fucking know because this is the same fucking news conglomerate and fucking Reddit as well, where with the Hunter fucking Biden laptop, they were like, oh, no, this is Russian disinformation. This isn't corroborated. And a couple months later, yeah, this is actually legit. It's actually his laptop. The FBI has it. They're investigating. And so if we're just supposed to take these people's word on like what is and what is going on with this motherfucker, then I'm going to say for the benefit of the doubt, he was a fucking troon. We'll just fucking establish that right now. Maybe we'll be proven wrong later, but fuck him. Like, who cares if we get his fucking identity right?
And I am really curious if it can be confirmed that this person was in the same Discord chat with the Buffalo shooter.
Oh boy,
Because
really?
I have seen that on Twitter reported.
Okay, all
Um,
right. That's
and
interesting.
they had some screenshots that looked compelling, but obviously with HTML you can make anything look
and
Exactly.
compelling.
and with Twitter.
And with Twitter, right? Yeah. So I'm wondering if that is a real thing. That these two people, the Buffalo shooter and the Uvalde. I'm not sure how to say this little town, right? Who said Uvalde before? Um, were the same in the same Discord with each other.
That I mean, I wouldn't not believe it. Crazier things have happened, I guess. But well, you know, one of
And
the
then,
people in that fucking Discord is definitely a Fed.
Poor
oh
pedophile.
yeah, they glow. They
Oh yeah,
glow.
they glow.
Um, and then there's a report in the Daily Mail, which I mean is hit and miss, but more or less good. The Daily Mail reported that this they there was a school shooting report from one of the users about the account associated with the Texas shooter. And so it was known to the FBI that this person had been threatening to shoot up a school via a game of some sort.
And was it
Of
like super
course.
recent, or was this like 5 months ago?
It's very recent, like
Because that's the thing.
maybe
It
a
was like,
couple.
oh, the FBI like knew, but like, was it like they knew like a week ago? Where like, okay, they like the time
Yeah,
that
I will I will say, yeah,
I
it's a
have to be
federal
like
government
the.
agency. How quickly can you follow
Because I
up
mean, they
on
get like a
stuff?
bazillion reports. Like, yeah, this guy seems like a school shooter. This guy seems like a school shooter. This guy seems like a school shooter. It's like, okay, we'll look into it. But we have like a stack of these guys who are probably school shooters, and half of them are just like some edgy kid online, or someone
Not
says,
even
"You guys
half.
ain't."
It's gonna be 99%
Yeah,
of
it's gonna
them.
be 99.99, and then like half it's just like someone like that one joke where someone posted like, you guys are gonna be waiting for a surprise tomorrow," and it's like I like a bunch of fucking cops are at my house. I just want to show my fucking fresh haircut.
Oh, I saw
I
that. Yeah.
I'll be real.
It's a really funny like reference to it, but I'm
I'll
sure
be
there's like ones
real.
where it's like red flaggy and it's like, yeah.
When I was 14, the FBI showed up at my front door.
I feel like you
I
should probably
have
not
been
tell us any
interviewed by
further
the FBI before,
Fed.
and
for wearing
that
that. Are you wearing a collar under? Oh no, it's just a collared shirt. I thought it was a sweater and a collar. I was
no,
going to immediately say because you're wearing that.
no.
That's
So
not enough buttons
what
taken off.
happened
That's
is that
rude.
I had my previous YouTube channel before On Copperado was a music cover channel called Allah underscore Jihad underscore 911.
You really. Wow.
Yeah.
You must have been a real piece of shit when you were 14, huh?
I love it.
So so yeah, the FBI wanted to talk to me about that username, and I discontinued that username after they spoke to me
Oh.
about it.
That's sort of advisable. I mean, that's
Yeah. I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of like having a profile name. I'm gonna like kill the president in the White House from a vantage point on a 30 like at certain
Joe
points, you have,
Biden
like,
balcony ballot 77.
No, now that I'm an adult and I think about the username Allah Jihad 911, I realize that it's not the best one to chick.
there you could have found a funnier one that probably got you more mileage. That would have been worth the 5 second investigation when they found you were 14 and being like, eh,
But
he
no,
on like
they get bogged
jihadi
down
baddies
with
or
shit
something
like
anyways.
that. Is what I'm getting at. Is they get like they have to follow up on all this shit, and how are they supposed to like possibly do it? But here's the thing: like Texas is a state of what, like 30 million people or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to look it up to be sure.
And then you gotta find like the one FBI bureau like office that's probably in like one of the major
Yeah,
cities. And they
it's
gotta have some fucking
28.6 million.
asshole in a fucking like Yukon or GNC Denali or something drive all the way on down to this town in a suit in fucking like 100-degree heat, being like, boy, you be posting some crazy ass cringe on down here. You ain't gonna be,
Now,
actually
son,
you
ain't been harder posting them.
So we don't take kindly to cringe. If you post any more cringe in the public forum, so to speak, we're going to lay the hammer on down. You know what that means, boy? And he's like, okay, some fucking like Reddit fag or something.
Now, boy, don't let me catch you horny posting in this neck of woods again, or they ain't gonna find you.
They send the only good FBI agent, but he was sadly like there 12 hours too late. He was driving out of town to absolutely like just roast the shit out of this kid. Like fucking no friends, no fucking cool armor.
What are those?
Kit, Lego hanger. Like just like plus. Just like roast this kid into oblivion and go back to the office. Just demoralize him to the point that like he's like, all right, guess I'm gonna join the Air Force and work as an HVAC repairman.
Hell yeah,
doing God's work, fixing ACs.
America.
That's what every serviceman should do. Instead of like
Enlisting with the intention to kill, which almost 99% of you will never actually shoot a gun in anger, outside of like your wife or like someone in your house. They should like work as like an HVAC repairman, like an actual good job that will get you a career afterwards. Maybe be like a mechanic. I don't know. Crazy thoughts.
I'll say my cousin who went into
Vinny.
the Marine Corps, he
went and he saw two youths in his car.
he became a lawyer.
He
for the Marines.
He was a helicopter mechanic.
See, that's a cool job. Just be a fucking helicopter mechanic.
Be a helicopter mechanic. We will need helicopters to throw communists out of.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's too old school.
Retro, baby, the hands are back.
How come the harem? Whoa.
No, you fly the choppers to me, and then I keep them all consensually.
Fly the choppers to Yumra. You do it now.
Yeah, you fly them to me, and then I have my
harem?
Scarface mansion with
you
tigers.
Have a harem of monkeypox infected communists.
Wait, and then I sit here like a Jarl in Skyrim.
Okay,
I just sit there and I'll be like, these ones I like.
Yimra, I need you to confirm or deny this.
Very detached here, but
Yimra, listen, real quick.
Yeah.
So, last podcast where you were talking about clapping Grimace's cheeks, or was the podcast before that?
That was 2 weeks ago.
So 2 weeks ago, you were talking about clapping Grimace's cheeks, and now we are in the midst of a monkeypox epidemic. Would you care to comment on your involvement in this?
So you see, there's a logical fallacy here because Grimace is not a fucking monkey.
No, but
so in no way do I have any involvement with that. If anything,
wait, is he not a primate? Like,
what is he? What is he?
What Grimace is none of your fucking business.
The people deserve to know the genetic makeup of Grimace. Is he a monkey? Is he a hippo? Is he
otherworldly?
African American? What is he? It's otherworldly. Okay, so he's an extraterrestrial. He's a xenomorph, if you will.
Listen, Grimace is fucking sweet. Fucking, he's not even physically here. I almost don't even want to go on my tangent.
Exactly, right. If we're not exposing Max to this, it's not worth it.
I feel, because like you're like the less racist variant Max. Oh, he's like still like going around. I don't know. Is he trying to avoid this?
I don't know. Maybe his MK Ultra programming has been activated.
We're in flip flops right now.
Yeah, he's in fucking. Dude, he's in the Southwest. Like, he's got
long
hair.
Seeing grown men wearing sandals inside just bothers me.
Oh, he's getting a beer. All right, that's
okay.
Fair.
Wait.
All right, so Yimra, yeah.
Grimace, see, listen. Do you think something as rare, as potent, as icy hot as Grimace's fucking deep fried batter sauce for the fries and every other delicious item you put in your mouth at McDonald's would cause something so heinous, so evil as a disease spread sexually in Eastern Europe? No. If anything, Grimace would be a deterrent. Nothing like this would happen if I was allowed. If me and Grimace were allowed to go to Eastern Europe.
What you're saying
spread
is
our lovemaking.
If you clap Grimace's cheeks, you can cure monkeypox. Is that what you're telling me?
What I'm saying is the thick, viscous prior fluid that retches out of his rotund, fat, broken in chicken pot pie like coochie. The amount of liquid that would be retched out, released, beckoned, disfenestrated through the thick film of waxy like fluid that protects him. Not only would I cure it, I think I would undo so many other ills in society. The gay community, would be doing so much better. Fucking forget cancer, bro. AIDS gone, bro. That's why they don't want us. Listen, this is where we're getting to Alex Jones level right here. See, the CDC and the New World Order and the UN and NATO and every organized government that ever existed, including fucking the homeowners association, don't want you to have this. They don't want you to have this, bro. They don't want you to know.
Just like bats in your chicken coop.
Listen. The homeowners association is stopping me. The
homos association.
Traffic court tries to hold me up, bro. If me and Grimace were let free, world peace would be achieved within probably 3 weeks tops. I mean, I only last about 12 seconds, and half that's cleanup and crying. But 3 weeks of consistently trying to get a little bit more out of them, and of me mostly. I'm not exactly doing too well, in that sector. But that's beside the point. Me and Grimace, we would fix the world, and we're being denied that. And this monkeypox is another way to stop us, as well as a war in Crimea, as well as whatever political ill is currently occurring that I fucking have any details on it for a joke.
So here's the thing. We need to combine Ben's Mormon technology with the Grussy.
Ignore the
Hold on.
So
My Mormon technology?
Right? Well, you're in Utah. You've observed it.
We need all the funny religions. So we need the Mormons.
For premarital sex, you can't thrust. You can just soak.
Oh, dude. So there's. Oh my God. I never thought I would become the gatekeeper to young Mormons having sex. Holy shit. The fucking soaking, the derfing. What did
you think you were signing up for, selling wedding rings in fucking Utah?
I just thought I was going to sell wedding rings to people who had dated for at least a year, not fucking 2 months. 2 fucking months, and they had a non-committal makeout session, or maybe it was a committal makeout session. I don't know. They have all these fucking abbreviations.
Get a fucking diamond for it.
Seriously? Oh, no, dude.
Expensive.
You don't understand. There's this whole fucking moissanite industry that's really popular down here because it's oh, you want a 1 carat for $800? Sure, here you go. It's like a real diamond. Ha ha ha. Now you can fuck. And they're just yeah. I'm just paying $1,000 just to get some 23-year-old virgin pussy. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah.
Cheapest woman is the one you pay for, as they say. But if you pay for sex, you should kill yourself.
Here's the thing.
If you pay for a stripper or a hooker, shoot yourself in the mouth right now. Unironically, I will go to jail over this.
I just want to talk to some of these kids, and I just want to give them the advice of St. Jeff Foxworthy. Getting married to have sex is like buying an airplane to get peanuts. There are a lot easier ways to get peanuts.
Yeah, but have you ever had peanuts on the airplane? They do be hitting.
They are pretty fucking good. Yeah, it's because you're at a higher altitude and you've just accepted death already. So anything you get, ginger ale and peanuts, fuck yeah, I am a king. My ancestors are smiling on me.
Your taste buds are totally diluted at that altitude too.
True. Yeah.
Listen, my taste buds are already a nightmare. Let's pretend like that fucking matters in my case.
Well, if you would stop eating so much Grimace cum, maybe you'd have normal taste buds.
Listen, what he reduces out is that fucking gelatinous hole like a Sarlacc pit, but better written.
A Sarlacc pit?
But better written, because George Lucas has no involvement with it. Because George Lucas is a fucking hack.
You don't think George Lucas has fucked Grimace?
Listen,
Grimace would never
lie to me.
Grimace
would never lie to me.
Grimace?
They may be akin build-wise, but Grimace is superior. Those haunches...
What if George Lucas is the one inside Grimace? What if he's wearing the Grimace suit?
I think I'd find out by now.
What if you've been fucking George Lucas this whole time?
Then I'm going to have to accept that George Lucas has one frothy fucking cunt. Is it bad? I can see my middle vein popping out from this discussion.
Frothy fucking cunt.
I think
Oh
this
my
is a
God.
sign I need serious help.
You just need just do more drugs. You'll be fine.
It's like comedically like oversized. Like I wish this was like makeup or something.
You know
Like,
what
no,
else
like
is
this-
comedically oversized? The national
My
debt.
self-esteem.
Aha!
Wait, that's not funny. That's real.
Also, all of our collective
God,
penises.
You ever see boomers talking about? I was at a lunch today. My girlfriend was. We were celebrating her getting a promotion. She's moving departments, and
Mazel tov.
yeah, right. It was great. But at the same time, we were driving around town, and there's literally, we're a little north, right? Um, Literally, the entire town is being swarmed by retired boomers, like elderly white-haired people, running around town. And I was like, "What the
Why?
hell is going on?" You know? And because normally it's a college town, and there's kids running around fucking trying to get drunk at various bars and
Based.
stuff like that. But it's Thursday at 1 in the afternoon, and every single parking spot downtown is full, and it's just fucking salt and pepper boomers getting out of their F-250s trying to get lunch, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And
What the fuck? Why were they all there? Was it like...
and so like we get back, we're having lunch, and I'm talking to our like bosses who have been here for like 7-10 more years, and they're like, oh yeah, they're the summer crowd. And yeah, they just they spend all summer or they spend all winter in like New Mexico and Arizona, and then they come back to the mountains for the summer. They own 2 homes, and I'm just like, how are there? What is it? 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 people like that
Wow.
in this one small town?
You know what I can say? They'd probably be really easy to rob.
And fuck.
And fuck.
My state, my state has the highest
Gay sex.
rate of automobile theft in the union, I think. Last time I
Based.
looked it up.
Very based.
And I believe it.
Catalytic
Walking around
converter.
town, everybody leaves their truck running as they like go and have lunch or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Gas prices like this right now, and you're letting your truck run for like 45 minutes while you're having lunch?
It's not even
What the
hot
fuck?
where you are, really. Like, it's... Maybe it gets...
I can't
it's
even
not even
imagine.
hot.
Like,
Prices out there.
We are close to a refinery, so
Oh.
prices are about as low as they can get out
okay.
here.
What do you pay for gas right now?
Last tank I filled up was $3.90 for mid grade.
$3.90?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Go fuck yourself. I pay premium and I'm in New York. Do you know how fucked I am?
Oh, you're just getting fucking...
I'm betting you're
DP'd,
getting
raped,
dilated.
Just fucked deep and raw by the gas pump every fucking time.
Yeah,
Just
I had to
fucking
go to New
imagine.
Jersey.
You willingly went to New Jersey for gas.
I had to. I had no
Whenever
choice.
I
I
was
had no
even
choice.
driving close to New
Wait.
Jersey, I would gas
So-
up beforehand so I wouldn't have to get gas in fucking New Jersey.
In New Jersey, they pump your gas for you, right?
They have to.
Oh
yeah.
no, I don't ever fill in New Jersey, but I had to go to New Jersey. But yeah, they do the whole filling the gas tank thing for you. That's why I avoid getting like gas there. I don't fucking deal with that
Word.
shit.
The gayest
So,
shit.
wait,
no matter what,
okay. I went to my girlfriend's parents in New York, and I went to go fill my gas, and there's no catch on the gas.
Yeah, they
thing.
fucking... Cuomo fucking took that shit away. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck happened, but like that's like the only state in the U.S. where you can't have that fucking catch.
What? Like, why can't I just leave it in my fucking gas tank?
I'm sure some fucking idiot somewhere in the state at one point or another fucking like overfilled and somehow it didn't stop and then something happened. And they're like, we'll make a law because fuck you, that's why.
Exactly.
Some retard.
No,
Welcome to New York.
Here's the thing. I was like, I was filling the tank, and I tried to activate the catch, and I was like, oh, like it's like the thing's there, like the little grooves are there for me to put the catch in so that it will stay pumping until it's full. But the little tab that swings out isn't there. And it's like, so they removed it recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to my girlfriend's parents about this her mom, and she's like, oh, it's safer that way. You have to stay by the pump. And I'm like, I stay by the pump anyways, but I don't want to fucking have to hold it for like 5 minutes.
You got weak forearms, you pussy?
Well, no, I want to go fucking like clean my windshields and shit.
No, I get it.
I don't have fucking time to like sit around and just
it's okay.
some shit.
You can admit you have a weak forearm. It's okay. It's all right.
This right forearm, you think it's weak? How much I've been...
I don't know. It sounds pretty weak to me from what you're telling me.
Gimmer just wants you to like just hard grab his penis. Just ask this.
Yeah,
like this is where this is gonna go.
I'm a guitarist, man. Like you can believe what I get out of you.
Guys. He's a guitarist, but you can't grip this too long. You know what? You need to grip something else real quick. My ass. For way too long. Until I'm bleeding. Preferably. Safe word's pineapple.
I'll hold you like a bowling ball, baby.
You gonna put a finger in my urethra? What's going on here? I'm trying to think the logistics of this. I don't remember bowling, but it's like this, right? I'm not going nuts, so like I'm gonna be on my back, right?
I'll have a thumb inversely going into your prostate. Okay, we got the finger.
Gooching it up.
Oh, wait, am I on my back or am I laying on my
stomach?
stomach?
The middle finger up the anus, touching your prostate, and I'm gonna come around in between your balls.
Yeah, you're gonna come around.
Okay, so I'm on my stomach in this case.
Yeah,
how you usually are, your natural state, on your face down, ass up.
I'm not gonna even do a joke for that because that's just funny.
Hey!
Sometimes you guys why like do something clever back? Like let the joke lie, man.
Yeah. Okay.
This is also the part where I have to also seriously consider getting a fucking haircut and a shave because this is starting to get kind of silly.
You're starting to look like the Texas shooter, man. Like,
I bet he's fucking ugly and not handsome.
No, this is true. Hey ho, he's a faggot. Hey ho.
Listen, I may not have sex, in general. That's by choice, because I don't notice women or men anymore.
You only have eyes for Grimace. That's what it is.
I only
have eyes for Grimace.
But I think I need to get a haircut at this point. When I'm rocking the man bun on a regular basis, it's fucking hot, and I mean it's not really that hot. It's not
I'm sure your Prius has air conditioning.
It was like 90 something the other day. I was working outside, and I didn't know it was gonna be 90. So I was wearing like a regular T-shirt and one of my jackets here, and like I'm going out. I'm like, oh, it's kind of warm out. It was like 70 something in the morning, like a little humid. Okay, I can deal with that for the rest of the day. I can handle it. And then I'm like in and out of like the office, like working and shit. And then I go outside, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, is this just really humid? Like, it's 70 something. Weather's around me. Like, I look at like my phone. I don't know why I look at my wrist. I don't have anything on here. It was like 92, and I'm like, what the McFuck is going on? And then I just realized I just have to accept death now because I decided to wear layers. And then I just had to accept death.
I wore a Pendleton shirt in the morning because I just like threw something on.
Yeah, because I like riding bicycles. This guy.
No, not Peloton.
Oh,
Pendleton.
I'm like, what's it called?
True Western wear. Okay.
Patagonia.
And so it's a nice wool shirt, but it doesn't wool. It's wool. And I was fucking just bleeding sweat. It's starting to get to summer.
Yeah, I'm okay with it being summer. I mean, I still wear jeans and boots in the summer because I'm a walking red flag, I guess. Then also, I just can't be wearing. I wear sneakers, my fucking legs start giving out. I wear shorts, my legs feel wrong. But I'm not easy.
No, I agree with you. I think I grew up in that like the perfect generation that skinny jeans are like mandatory.
Skinny jeans died out with my generation. Thank God. I was never a fan of them. I like thin wearing like jeans. Like they were like when they're not super baggy.
I like a slim jean. Slim jean can work for me.
I need to be able to put them on comfortably right out of right out of the dryer. But if I can't, they're too skinny.
Slim jeans work for me. But like,
if I wear a regular fit like Wranglers or Levi's, like I feel like I'm wearing bell bottoms because the bottom's so wide. Like I don't get it.
I'm almost always wearing some type of boot, dressy boot, normal boot.
I do like slim fits myself, but like I tried the whole fucking skinny jean thing, and my legs are just too fucking
I never like the feeling of something that like tight on me outside of like my shirt and a strap on between my fucking ass cheeks.
Of course.
I had to walk
a strap on? Yeah, that's not a strap on. That's a real penis. Like you're getting fucked by a man. Let's be real here.
Listen, sometimes you get a little creative. Sometimes you want to feel the plastic between your thighs. You know what I'm saying?
So you're getting DP'd, like it's strap on and a cock?
I don't know how that works. Oh, I just thought about that further. I guess that's a more funny extreme option, but I like the idea for some reason. Some dude's got his pitch Goodell out, right? And then he puts his fake like Pecapicolo on the fucking top end and just kind of goes in there with the plastic. He's kind of just cranking one.
Mm. Isn't that like a condom?
Emotionally.
How did this episode go in this direction?
Like, yeah, because you guys are talking about a political thing. I have no like desire to discuss, let alone know the information.
Well, I told you.
So I decided to do exactly.
I promised we would talk all about Grimace's glistening gunt, just for you. So, and that is about all I will go into that fucking topic, because if I go any fucking
I got a lot of energy on one go.
Podcast.
We have to have another special episode where none of us are sober, like reasonable, like even beyond like a shadow of a doubt, sober on anything reasonable to be taken in.
I don't know if I can do 13 shots again. Maybe I'll get some tequila.
Well,
maybe not 13 shots, Jack.
Come in with like 4 or 5, you know. And
true.
With the 4 or 5, you smoke a fucking spliff. Grow up.
13 shots from in the pen. Until we
13 shots for Ray Liotta.
13 shots for Ray Liotta.
I would literally do like fucking like Diesel? No, Diesel's a weed reference. Elephant level painkillers for Ray Liotta. Whatever it takes for Ray Liotta's memory to live on.
Yumro would have sex with a white woman.
He's kind of young, right? Like
he's 67, I want to say he was.
Yeah, wasn't he battling cancer?
Not old.
He was battling cancer, wasn't he? Fighting cancer?
Yeah, the cancer, and I think he had a history with like drinking or some type of drugs, which probably didn't help.
He was in Hollywood, he did drugs, wow.
He died in his sleep, which is arguably like the best way to die.
Yeah.
You know, surrounded by loved ones at the funeral, but you know.
Getting jacked off by your wife of 50 years.
That's a pretty good way, too. I mean, maybe not a hand job.
No, Tim and Eric get where they have the... you can preserve your loved one's corpse for...
you should ask her right now while you're at it. You should like double check with her. She
doesn't watch Tim and Eric, but...
No, but you should ask her. Like,
she's already signed the contract.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I'll just pump her full of formaldehyde, and then...
I don't like this anymore. I don't like this joke.
Oh, hold on.
I don't like this.
She sits in the mattress next to me, and I just move her hand.
She's like, what the fuck?
Less racist Max is so handsome when he's saying crazy shit.
So I'd like to ahead of time say R.I.P. Less Racist Max, a.k.a. Ann Camperato, because his girlfriend is going to fucking shoot him when he's done with this episode.
He's going to get Marvin Gaye in his sleep, just fucking like popped right in his fucking head.
Oh my god.
Imagine being Marvin Gaye. Couldn't be me, because I'm not dead.
Imagine being gay. Couldn't be me, because I'm not. You.
Well, so here's the other thing that I've been tracking lately and it's especially interesting to Zoomers and Millennials, is the stock market / housing crash / everything crash of 2022.
Does that mean that means I can get a cheap apartment and get out of this fucking state before I kill myself?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna have to do it. I don't really have much of a choice. It's really this or just blowing my stack out.
Don't do that.
I don't really like my odds.
Yimra, it gets better once you leave
I
New
mean,
York.
It's better.
Can I
I
go
will say-
to Germany, Hamburg, Germany, where they have hot dogs?
You want
Frankfurt.
some long, thick meat. That's what you want.
I need to go where they invented the hot dogs and they put the onions on there.
What if I just did an entire episode like a I don't know what that voice is, but just the entire episode like that. Like,
Can we talk about the implications of 9/11 and the war on terror? Like just that voice, like the
It's
golden
like-
age of special ops.
It's like if you gave Gilbert Gottfried fucking downers. That's what he'd sound like.
I can't believe. Oh my god.
Now
they,
here's the thing about
God.
oh my god,
the
they bombed the,
terrorists and the Grussy.
they bombed the Pentagon.
Oh my God! They hit the Pentagon.
I'm liking that meme that comes in every once in a while. There's really like it just kind of happened. It's not even a big meme. It's not like the Morbius meme, which
we need to discuss very quickly that I don't care if somehow like Disney or Sony purposely like made this meme go an attraction by it
They
ironically
totally-
being so.
they
I don't
totally
care.
warped
It's so
this
fucking
meme.
funny.
The meme is totally
They
warped. Like,
listen. Michael Morbin,
Michael Morbin.
you know, gotta morb out, bro.
Yimra,
I
do you
don't
want
think I
to?
ever want to see. I don't want to pay a single dime to that movie though.
Do you want to
still
morb
watch
Grimace? Is your wish to morb Grimace?
Bro,
Is that what
it's,
you're gonna do?
every time I see Grimace, it's
legitimately
Morbin
sat through
time.
about 5 minutes of the Morbius turned into a GIF
I saw
on a
that.
Tumblr post.
I literally,
Yeah.
I
And
was
I
like,
was like, oh, that's really the whole movie, isn't it?
oh my
It's kind
God.
of impressive.
Yeah. R.I.P. to that blog.
I wonder if Michael Morbius would let me be a vampire with him. It'd be nice to be a vampire with him.
Gentlemen, do we have anything else we'd like to discuss? We have like 9 minutes left before we hit the hour.
9 minutes discussing the pinnacle film, Michael Morbius. We'll do a quick Michael Morbius film review.
Hello, Mr. Morbius.
Can I just comment? I recently rewatched Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And the entire time that I was watching it, I was thinking of Richard, or Russell Brand, right? That's his name. Russell Brand
I think what
is
he looks like, I forgot.
is just like the English version of Jared Leto, right?
Yeah, he
that
is.
piece of shit.
I will say
Well,
he
here's
has
the
gotten his politics have apparently gotten a little bit better. Like he actually,
He's a
listen.
bit
I won't. He's not allowed on my
He's
side.
one
I
of
don't know what
those
side.
no,
he's
it's
on.
fair.
He's one of those leftists that is like actually woke in a good way or like red pilled.
I
know
think
what I mean?
enough
You know
enough
what, you're
people
allowed to be a
literally.
red-pilled socialist though. That's okay. Red pill socialism, red pill communism. Like, all right, you gotta pass.
I'm
No,
sorry,
like,
but like
he's
red pill
legitimately
communism,
like,
you got to
these-
pick one.
These Pfizer's.
It's in the color, dude. It's in the name, bro.
No,
Communism
that isn't-
has to be red pill.
No,
Do you not-
listen, no. Communism is blood orange.
So
Okay,
I'm so funny.
you're
so
so
funny.
hilarious. You're
I'm
hilarious.
fucking hilarious.
You're gorgeous
The
and
fact I'm not
hilarious.
sucking myself off right now from my pure genius.
Do that right now. Just do it. That'll make the podcast.
I think.
Episode
if
7
I
today. Let's do it.
tried, As we get demonetized, I would break my back.
Just
and
get
anyone-
get your ribs removed like Marilyn Manson.
and
Everybody heard that
anyone
in
who's
middle school.
who has like a crush on me on the internet would probably kill themselves on the spot because they'd see like the worst like angle and body images ever because just see my back breaking.
Oh
as
my
it
God.
tries to attempt.
ASMR Yimmer becomes the Ouroboros.
Some of the balls get in there first.
Now,
They just
my
show-
hand will be consumed by my ass.
I'm like sweating.
This is a metaphor.
in my head, like, of the sack being rigid, and like, just loosening up. Just like hot cheese and 2 meatballs just going right in.
Oh my god.
And the dick is not in any way hard, large, long, thick. It's just like a Tic Tac.
It's
It's like a dinner
soft
plate
meat.
with a crack in it. Like, that's what it looks like. If anyone gets that reference, I will actually give you $5 if anyone can get the dinner plate with a crack in it.
I don't get the reference. I don't want to think about it though.
I mean, everybody's got like one good dick vein, though, right?
Bro, I am so full of veins on my body. Great for
Injections, by the way, if anyone wants to donate.
What's a funny drug to inject into yourself? Embalming fluid.
Benadryl.
What's a
Formaldehyde, yeah.
Yeah.
Benadryl as an injection form
Let's skip
sounds
the
like literally the
fentanyl. Let's
scariest
go
thing
straight
ever.
to formaldehyde.
Yeah, I want to get post-mortem.
Morbius. Poor Morbius.
I will
40 in a death basket.
You know what the best part is about the Morbius joke is that it's one of those jokes you can kind of just use forever because even when it's not funny, that's half the joke.
Yeah, totally.
Like if I'm like 38 and I've stepped on a landmine in like the Indochina War or the Sino-China War, Sino-American War, whatever,
or the Finno-Korean hyperwar.
whatever happens in which I purposely step on a landmine to go home because I'm drafted, but I'm not going to be no bitch-made punk and like I'm not going to be able to escape as soon.
You just frag your fucking officer.
Oh
There
no,
you
I want like health benefits and I want the robo leg. So I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm stepping on a landmine and I'm
You want
referencing
that?
Morbius.
You don't want the robo leg. You want the robo dick. That's what you really want. You want that fucking.
Listen,
turbo
that
diesel
shit wouldn't
V6
work either.
penis.
If mine can't work with my current brain, I don't think the robo one.
It's gotta connect to my brain anyways. It's just not gonna work.
Okay, yeah, bruh, I meant to ask
Yeah.
you this before, and I finally worked up the courage to do it. What is with gay guys and the sniffing salts to get boners?
I actually have never heard of that. That's actually
Gays
the
are
first time-
profligates. End of story.
That's actually a new one. Do I need to like get some sniffing salts?
I would like to. Sorry to interrupt real quick. I would just like to announce that I ordered some tacos and my delivery driver is Vinny. So.
Oh,
Blessed be Vinny, the bringer of tacos. Al
The bringer
Pastor.
of tacos. Ray Liotta's ghost is bringing me tacos.
I don't think that's how that works. But okay.
That's exactly how that works. Anybody?
Yeah,
know
no, I've
Vinny?
never heard of the sniffing salts thing. It kind of makes sense when you think about it because of what sniffing salts do. Kind of, I think, in my head, at least it makes sense.
In
But
your
I've
head,
never
like
I
heard
don't
of
know
that.
if
I've
it
never
was
done them.
that or something else, but
There's like
whenever
poppers that are really like common. I've never touched
I've
those. 'cause I'm not a fucking
encountered,
loser.
for some reason, gay men who were trying to acquire boners, they needed some sniffing salts to
Okay.
get them extra.
That
mild.
being said, mine doesn't work either way, regardless of what I do.
Yimra, you don't
Sniffing
even
salts
like.
wouldn't-
You have balls, but you also technically don't have genitals. Like that's the thing about
I don't. It's like how like one of my friends hasn't had sex for like years, and he's like, I'm like regaining my virginity.
It's the same thing, but like instead of virginity, because mentally I am having sex sometimes with Grimace, and physically obviously with Grimace, but with like a normal person.
Can you
It-
lose
it's-
your
it's
virginity
like
with
they
Grimace?
just-
Is that possible, or do you just always stay pure because
It's
of
a
what Grimace
whole
is?
new.
It's like being born again.
Oh, okay.
You never lost it.
Every fucking
never-
day, it's a baptism when I enter that sweet Grussy.
It is a holy reconciliation.
It's a gorilla grip. It's
The
like
Gorilla Grip Grussy.
Listen,
GGG.
the body and the blood of Christ, the body and the blood of Grimace, the Holy Communion, the reconciliation.
I would almost want to do an entire prayer as a joke
With Grimace's name replaced in there, but I think I actually would just go straight to hell on the spot.
and I don't feel like angering God.
We're
religious
past.
person.
If you don't want to anger God, we should have ended this podcast 69 episodes.
You have a good point,
Like-
but I think I'd be pushing my luck. I think I'd be pulled directly into hell, like on the spot. Like the second I start singing, I'd feel it tugging at my leg.
It'd pull me through like so many fucking floors, and then to like through the ground, and it'd pull me into New Jersey somehow, and then I'd be stuck at a gas station
And having to pay someone to
fill my car up. I don't know how to
you'd be
double
the
got
guy
my car
pumping
there.
gas. You would be sentenced
That's what
to
I'd
a
say.
fucking
Yeah,
eternity
you
of
have
pumping
to be
gas.
gas.
I have
You
to
gotta
pump
wear that.
gas.
You gotta wear
I
that
have to pump gas
stupid
for someone-
reflective vest.
I have to pump gas for somebody out of state who's really upset that I have to pump their gas. Where it's like, you drove into the state. You drove into the state of New Jersey willingly. And if not willingly, you decided poorly to lose gas while you mistakenly went to New Jersey. You deserve
How do you
this.
feel? How do you
Unironically.
feel?
Well, okay. Here's a final thought for everybody in the last minute or so of the podcast. Is
Thoughts were-
thought on gun control. How do we just end the gun control argument? On because there's two sides that are completely intransigent on this issue.
That was a word.
Well,
just like
when somebody,
just like abortion. So, what's
Well,
the
let's-
ANCAP solution to gun control?
well, see, like abortion, you pro-life people would say, how many kids have to die before you realize you need to blah 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 blah. With the gun control debate, you have the other side. How many kids have to die before you give up your guns? All of them. All of them.
Yeah, unless the child was Ray Liotta, then I'm relinquishing.
Then maybe
my weapons.
okay, yeah, I'd give one up. I'd give one up. For
I'm
Ray
I'm
Liotta.
killing myself anyways at the airport.
I had this exchange. Let me look at it. See if there's any been developments on it. Where it said, "How many kids have to die for you to give up your guns?" is the question. I said it isn't a question; it's a threat.
Yeah, there you go. That is a very good point. And also, again, were you not the one who made the "when nobody wants to vote blue this November" meme? Was that you?
I made the meme when nobody wants to vote blue, and they start fucking putting out the mass shooters. I said we're 20 years too late for anybody to have a good faith argument on this subject, and I posted the glong.
Yeah, the glong. Long live the glong.
And
I didn't even do a Glock cock joke. I just realized that Glock. It's right there. Shit.
I mean, here's the question: should I like legit? I have a 3D printer. Should I legit print a glong?
Yes.
You're better than that. You're better than that. It should be something else. It should be some other absurd firearm. Just 3D print like a whole like fucking sawed-off shotgun. Double barrel glong.
Oh wait, no. In honor of Ray Liotta, you should print off a Beretta glong or Beretong or Bongaretta. Bongaretta.
Oh.
That just sounds like
Wait,
a really bad sounding.
just a cheetah at like 84 FS or something, or
Yeah, that'd be good. A Cheetah would probably be less material, so if you want to do a
I don't know if
92,
any-
do the 92. But
I don't know anybody has a CAD file for.
I'm sure there is because somebody like
if somebody has a CAD file for either a 92A1 or a Cheetah or an 82 FS, please send it to Ancaparata so he can embark on this wonderful experiment in Minecraft.
I've been 3D printing a lot of shit. I'm pretty good at 3D.
Can you 3D print a Grussie for Yimra?
Actually, I am curious. I'm trying to actually because I don't know if you ever seen like a picture of like a modern alpha male, like the grill.
I thought you were going to say, have you ever seen a picture of a modern Grussie? And I was like, I hope not. I never do. But no.
But I actually had an idea where there's one part of the grill that has like metallic gray, like kind of plastic piece. And I want to replace it with like a clear plastic with LED lights in it. Not like super bright or anything, but just something to kind of match with the headlights. Because I was like, that'd be kind of cool and different. I'm sure there's got to be a CAD file of that because everything else is like, you want to make it carbon fiber? You want to make it flat black? Or silver because you're an idiot? And it's like, no, I don't want to do any of these. I want to make fucking another set of headlights. I'm a fucking psycho. I have no idea how to wire it. I feel like that's probably possible to do.
You
wires?
probably-
There's only 2 wires that go in. There's the positive and the neutral.
Do you think I'm a person who doesn't work electronics? I have an iPhone 8 Plus. Do you
The
see
only
the fucking
electronic-
damage on this?
The only electronic Yimra knows how to operate is his remote-controlled vibrator, which Matt has the remote for.
Yeah, it's he hasn't been using it lately. since
He's been very busy
getting
with school.
educated.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's really actually kind of depressing. I'm every post I am depressed on
is because of that, unironically.
Okay. So everybody needs to message Matt, tag him in posts about it, that he needs to up the setting on Yimmer's pussy. And on that, I think that is going to be the closing fucking remark for this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Thank you for discussing about how cops are useless and how Grussy is apparently the cure for everything. Gentlemen, any closing remarks?
You said it all, baby.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. And as always, cops are fucking useless.